Hi everybody, welcome into the Arsenal fan circle. Being the mad scientist that I am, I have concocted a weighted league table to determine the race for the top four and Arsenal's involvement in the race for top four. As you can see, I've weighted the teams from 1 point for the first place team down to 20 points for the last place team. In theory, when I looked at the schedule for all four teams, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United and Tottenham, in theory, looking at their combined schedules and adding up the points tally associated with the weighted table, it did allow me to come to a total for each team, and I will show you the total very soon. But also, in combination with all of that, I looked at the top 6 games remaining between the teams, clashes between the top 6, and as you can see, Arsenal only have 2 games to play versus top 6, away from home at Tottenham at Wembley and at home versus Manchester United. Arsenal around 47 points. Chelsea around 50 points, but they have 3 away games, Manchester City, Liverpool and Manchester United away from home, while they play Tottenham at home, which will be a tough London derby for them. They're on 50 points. Manchester United are on 48 points, have been doing really well so far recently, but they're going to run into some problems and their schedule is tough. They have 3 home games, but they are 3 very, very tough home games. They're going to play Liverpool at home, Manchester City at home, and Chelsea at home. And they also have to go to the Emirates and play the mighty Arsenal. Now, Tottenham, you may think they're out of reach right now, and they've been lucky recently getting some late goals to keep them in contention. They have 3 away games versus top 6. They have to play Chelsea away from home, Liverpool away from home and City away from home, and they have to play Arsenal at Wembley. Taking all of that into consideration and weighing up the points from the weighted league table and through their schedules, you see the totals at the bottom. The higher total says, in theory, and remember, this is a theory because you never know how teams are going to play in any given game for the English Premier League. Arsenal have the highest points tally, which means they have the easiest, in theory, they have the easiest schedule ahead. Next is Manchester United on 136 and Tottenham on 135. And Chelsea have the most difficult schedule ahead. So if we are focusing on these 3, Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United, you can see that clearly we have the edge. Now, yes, this is my madcap scientist theory, and I've weighted the games in terms of their league table as it stands right now. There is absolutely no way of knowing how the lower teams will play when it comes close to relegation. You usually get some surprise results, but for right now you can see Arsenal as it looks right now, and people are worried about top 4, and yes, we're worried about our defence, but if we can get that in order with Socrates coming back and Koscielny holding it down, and actually playing maybe Jenkinson on right back and Monreal at left back, and getting our defence in order, we can look at our schedule versus Chelsea's in particular and Manchester United, and we can see that after Manchester United, our schedule, it goes easier and the other teams have more difficult schedules. So this has been my video, my theory, my madcap scientist theory for Arsenal's route to qualification for top 4. If you really like this, and if you're new to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe to me. Also hit the bell notification and send your comments in. Thanks.